All non-essential businesses must stop operating. If you can work from home and aren't already doing so, now is the time when you must.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker tells the people of Illinois they must stay home. The executive order goes into effect at 5 tomorrow and will stay in place through April 7th. Thank you for joining us tonight for this expanded edition of 5 on Your Side at 10. I'm Casey Nolan. We are bringing you extensive coverage of the coronavirus across the bi-state and across the country. St. Louis County is reporting its first death from the virus, and a Missouri lawmaker has tested positive, shutting down the Capitol building. In Illinois, an executive order has been issued to stay home. This can be a scary time for many, but what about those who are not safe in their home? And one business is making some changes to help local restaurants and their new reality. Here are the latest numbers in Missouri and Illinois. There are 73 cases in Missouri now and 3 deaths in Illinois. There are now 585 positive cases and 5 deaths. So what does a stay-at-home order really mean? It orders everyone who lives in the state of Illinois to stay inside their houses or apartments, except as needed for what are called essential services. These include gas stations, pharmacies, grocery stores, and banks. All other businesses, including malls, gyms, dining restaurants, are all closed, and people cannot gather in groups of more than 10 people. Some of you have also been asking if you can travel to Missouri if you work there, and we're told your job needs to fall under the essential services category for you to be able to do that, and there are other effects of this order. 5 on Your Side's Jenna Barnes is live in Fairview Heights, breaking it all down for us. Jenna.
Yeah, Casey, the good news here, you can still come to the store to get groceries, fill up the gas tank, take the dog for a walk. If you're working from home right now, already limiting where you're going, your life won't change a whole lot with this. But we met some people here stocking up who say they are already feeling the impact. Packed supermarket parking lots are starting to become the norm.
We had several texts back and forth of, you better stop at the store on your way home.
Her decision came after Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker issued a stay-at-home order for the state from Saturday at 5 p.m. through April 7th to limit the spread of the coronavirus.
As a person in the medical field, I am all for it. I think we need to flatten the curve, and I'm all about it.
The stay-at-home order doesn't mean you have to stay at home all the time. Essential businesses like grocery stores, pharmacies, and gas stations will remain open. So the governor's asking people not to hoard supplies. Restaurants will still be able to serve takeout, but there are some businesses that will have to stop work.
I fully recognize that in some cases, I am choosing between saving people's lives and saving people's livelihoods. But ultimately, you can't have a livelihood if you don't have your life.
Pete Holloway's livelihood is already changing.
I got it from my boss. So he was saying you won't be coming in Monday.
Holloway says he works for a small, family-owned manufacturing business.
I'm debating right now whether or not Monday I should file for unemployment or not. I'm a little bit prepared for it, but you know, I don't know how long I can go. I'm not planning on going no 6, 7, 8 months of this. You know, hopefully 3 weeks or so, we'll be back to work.
If you're wondering where your work falls in all of this, we posted a full list of the types of businesses exempt from this order at ksdk.com. As for enforcement, Governor Pritzker says police could stop people. They could take action against people who are in violation of this order. But he says really they're just depending on people to use their best judgment. Live in Fairview Heights, Jenna Barnes, 5 on Your Side.
Jenna, thank you. St. Louis County is reporting its first death today from COVID-19. St. Louis County Executive Sam Page announced the death earlier this evening. The patient, Judy Wilson-Griffin, was in her 60s and worked as a nurse at SSM St. Mary's. She was what health officials call immunocompromised. We learned today a Missouri lawmaker has tested positive for the coronavirus. A bipartisan House leadership statement said a member of the House of Representatives tested positive but did not say who. They've asked all employees and staff to stay out of the Capitol building for at least the next 10 days. The House leaders said they are still working to notify members and staff that might have been in contact with the person who now has the virus.